You got me confused there for a second. Before we came on air, I asked her if she was Canadian, and the answer is yes, she is Canadian. The shirt threw me off for a second.
Yeah, 4th of July shirt today.
Thank you. Thanks for doing that for us. Where do you live in Canada?
Up in Vancouver, so the very west side.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Vancouver's a beautiful city. Huge.
Gorgeous when it's
There,
not.
there's a number of you up there, right? Brent lives out there, kinda.
Yeah, he's about a 4-hour drive away.
Oh, okay.
And then
Anyone up?
Pat is like just across the water there. Well, he moved a month ago, but
Okay. I
yeah.
thought Pat was from the east side of Canada.
Now he is. He moved back. I think he used
Oh,
to, and then he moved out west for like the last 5 years, and now he's back.
are you close with those guys? That
Yeah,
circle?
yeah.
Okay. What about
And
Jeff?
Jeff, Jeff's in the east. I'm not as close with Jeff. Brett and Pat kind of like, I want to say brought me up, but like they were already like in the game when I was first. It was all my first time doing everything, and they kind of both guided me. So
That's awesome. What
yeah.
about some of the old school Canadian female athletes? Did any of them inspire you, or did you work with them, like Camille and what was the other? What was the redhead lady's name?
Emily Abbott.
Emily Abbott. Yeah. Did you ever cross paths with them, or?
Not really. My first regionals in 2017, Emily was there. So I
Okay.
was, and I was like, oh, your first time when you're competing with like alongside those girls, it's like intimidating, but it's cool.
What about Lucas Parker? Because he's from that area, where it's somewhere out in Vancouver, right?
I think so. He was kind of before my time.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a definitely uh, generation before, for sure.
Yeah.
Camille, even Emily, Lucas, they were all,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which is
Uh,
fun. They're about my age. We're kind of age, but
what was your first games? What year?
2019.
Okay.
Yep.
So the big one.
Yeah. The big
How
one.
did you finish that year?
I think I was 18th.
Okay. So you made it all the way through then.
Almost. You guys cut to 10 that year. So
Oh, okay. Got it. Um, did you see the announcement?
no.
Are you on your phone right now?
Yeah.
Do you have like a computer, or do you have another way of looking to see? We just made an event announcement.
Oh,
Let me see if I can show you.
yeah. Just tell me.
Okay. I want to show you. It's more exciting that way.
Okay.
I'll just tell you. I'll just tell you. Uh, we announced the Chad as an event,
Like the hero workout.
the hero workout Chad.
Whoa, that's cool.
1,000 step ups 4 time.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I knew Chad personally, and so this one's close to me. And his wife, she was on our seminar staff for a number of years. They both owned an affiliate together. He actually one year back in the day qualified for the games. I think through something in Virginia Beach when it was what was it? Maybe sanctionals. Uh, so yeah, he was a longtime CrossFitter, and yeah, so that's the first. And we have a history of announcing things. We haven't in a while, but back in the day, we've announced other things on July 4th. I'm pretty sure we announced Murph on July 4th years ago. So
Wow, that's really cool. Yeah. My husband, he's in like law enforcement. And he does some military stuff and things, and so yeah, I really appreciate what those guys do.
yeah, for sure, absolutely. So um, it'll be it'll be exciting. It'll be a great event, great race. We got some. How do I say this? I'm trying to say this in the right way. There will be some twist with it. So it'll have a little twist to it to help with some of the concerns that might come from doing a workout like that. So
Are you talking about the quarterfinal fiasco of the
I'm
box?
not talking about the quarterfinals at all. I'm talking specifically about Chad. And so I'm saying for Chad, we will have some we'll have some specific there'll be a little twist. I'll just say that.
Okay, interesting. So
Um,
I've done Chad once, I think.
okay.
Um, and it's funny. That was my first workout after I blew out my arm. I had that clot and surgery and everything at the games in 2022, I think it was. And like I wasn't allowed to work out forever because I couldn't get my blood pumping because this incision sites, like they didn't want blood rushing down my arm, and so I couldn't get my heart rate up. And then after I think it was
So
like,
hold on. What happened in 2022?
were you there?
No.
Oh,
No. That was the year I wasn't at the games. And I seriously didn't watch or didn't like, I
okay.
don't know what happened at the games at all.
I had like three just randomly. They have no idea how it happened. I got three random blood clots in my arm in event one,
Oh,
and
wow.
it was painful. Like it was the worst pain I've ever been in.
Why
And
did you go like this so randomly? You kind of made like a little,
yeah, I mean, there's theories, but
okay.
I don't test and they can't figure it out. Anyway,
Okay.
um, so I went up to the medical team right away after the event. I finished the event. I did 75 chest to bar with like one arm, one like floppy arm just over the bar. And yeah, I had no pulse. My hand was blue. Like, so anyways, they had to rush me out. I had emergency surgery, and of course I was withdrawn from the games that year. Which
Emergency surgery on the arm.
yeah. So they cut it here and here, like two spots.
Do you
Like,
have scars?
yeah, the lighting's really bad in here. That one's pretty healed. This one
Oh,
you
yeah,
can.
yeah.
Anyways, so couldn't get my heart rate up. Didn't work out for like 2-3 weeks, which is I've never done that. And I got home and I was like, I need to do something. And I was like, this one's chill. I'll just do it chill. A good hour or whatever it is of just moving. And yeah, I went downstairs in the garage and did Chad.
Wow. Did you use 35 or 45?
I don't even remember. I think a 20.
Okay. And a
Don't
20-inch box too?
yeah.
Okay. And you're a Go Ruck athlete too, right?
Yeah.
You were like one of their first CrossFit athletes, I think.
I was there first.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. How'd you get linked up with them? Or how'd you get involved?
Um so obviously just like using their stuff. I mean, in 2019 we had that ruck run with the Go Ruck
Yeah.
bag.
Yep.
And I won that event. And so I
Oh,
think
you did?
yeah,
Okay.
I think I was kind of on their radar after that, and just their whole like what they stand for, and I feel like they're kind of I don't want to say a grungy, dirty brand, but they're kind of not like pretty like a lot of
Yeah.
the other brands, and I like that. It's more just grit and hard work and like just get the work done, kind of, and that's kind of what I stand for too.
What's your background prior to
Uh,
CrossFit,
I,
fitness wise?
I was a gymnast.
You were a gymnast? Okay. Were you a runner too? Because to win that event, you kind of have you need some sort of running foundation.
Yeah, so the 3 events I've won at the games were all at running.
Oh, really?
No, I never ran. I did like the cross country races in elementary, and I used to win them. Like I had a winning streak for like 7 years, and it was stressful because everyone's like, Emily's gonna win, Emily has to win, and I like had to win. So I was glad when I graduated school that I didn't have the pressure of winning the races anymore.
So like what's your mile time? Have you tested it? No, not really.
I'm sure it's under 6.
Yeah. Yeah. What run events at the games did you win?
So the rock run, and then the running tote bar, 3 rounds of run,
Okay.
bar,
Yeah.
and then last year the 5K.
Oh, you won that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool. Oh, the 5K.
Yeah,
um,
it was fun.
it was fun. No, the distance was a little off. That's why I did this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not about you. Not about you. What are you excited about for the games this year? Or like your journey into the games or returning to the games?
I
What
think I'm
excites you?
excited about the Texas, like a new venue.
Yeah.
Madison 5 times now, and it's like it was great. I loved Madison, but yeah, something new. It'll kind of be like a first games again.
Yeah, absolutely. And the venue's so beautiful. It's brand new. I mean, it was built in 2018. So
Wow.
like the Madison venue was pretty it's dated. And so we're going from a dated venue to a really nice new venue. So that aspect's going to be a lot of fun.
Cool.
What type of workouts do you personally like?
I like usually longer workouts, more like grunt work, grindy, kind of like the ones that really hurt and you got to stay in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you strong?
My raw strength actually isn't terrible. My
Okay.
limits are great. A strength event would not be a strong finish for me. No.
But you're good at just like pure classic CrossFit stuff.
Yeah, I would say. Just
What?
I'm pretty fit.
Yeah, obviously. You've been to the games for several years in a row. What's like a CrossFit workout what's a benchmark that you like?
Ooh, that I like. I think Helen has a special place in my heart, just because that was the first one I ever did when I went to a CrossFit class.
When was the last time you did Helen?
Well, at the games, do we count that?
No,
Okay. Then,
it's been a while.
yeah.
What do you think you could do it in?
Oh, I have no idea. What are competitive times? 7 something?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you're a good runner, and obviously those other two elements are going to be easy for you. I would assume low sevens, high sixes.
Okay.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Um, Same thing with Nancy. I really like Nancy. Not for me, but for like people like you who are just well rounded and fit and like can run.
Yeah.
Because it's just like Helen. You just got to go and
Right.
like you just you don't slow down. You don't stop. Transitions have to be quick. Run fast. Do the overhead squats unbroken.
Right. The last time I did that, I think, was 2020, the online games.
Hmm.
Yeah. But I feel like that first semifinal workout kind of had that effect too. It was similar, right?
Yeah, yeah. Except for like most people, I think it'd be more like Helen if you just touch and go everything. If you just like everything was a touch and go, but a lot of people broke up a lot of sets. And
Right.
so you would never, a Nancy or a Helen, you would never break anything up.
Right.
But the first semifinal workout was in that zone where you could actually maybe be faster if you do break them up into singles.
True.
And so for that reason, I don't like equate them the same.
Okay. Fair.
If it was 135 for the men and 95 for you guys, or 155 for the men and 115 for you guys, sure, then I'd say that'd be a blast. Like you'd have to run fast, you'd have to do everything unbroken.
Right. Right.
Any thoughts about uh, the first announcement, Chad, or any questions for me?
Ooh. Well, yeah, Chad, we know I love it. It'll be exciting. Um, Questions for you. Is there any event not sounds like I'm
No,
not
I like it. I like it. Keep going.
not at this games. Is there any event that you programmed at past games that in your opinion was a total flop and you were like, that was stupid, I'm never doing that again?
Well, yes, but not about never doing again, but never like maybe doing again and optimizing. I talked about this one earlier. That event we had at the games a couple years ago where you had to do some work and then yoke, and when the time hit, return back, do some more work, and then grab the yoke and go down the field. It was on North Park at Madison. And the intent was like you need to get 2 or 3 rounds before you could be able to finish. But Tia was able to do it in like 1 3-minute session, and she took
Right.
the yoke all the way down. That one really disappointed me because we tested the shit out. Like that one actually it wasn't an issue of not testing it. We had a lot of people test it. We just didn't have anyone as fit as Tia test it, and she just crushed it. That was not the intent. And the reason why I say that, like that really matters, because she did 2 minutes of work, 3 minutes of work, and everyone else was able to do or had to do like several minutes, 7, 8, 9 minutes. And so I wanted everyone to kind of experience something similar, but she just crushed it. Then there was another year we had that handstand. I think it might have been the handstand push up. Maybe it was the Fibonacci final. The handstand push up and the deadlift with the heavy deadlift, and then you lunged across the floor. It was a final event, and only like 2 people finished it. And that was a real disappointment to me because there's some workouts where I do program them so only a few people can finish. But typically with the final, that's not what you want to see. You want to see a large number of people finish, at least half or more than half finish. That one we didn't test enough. The person we tested it with was really good at handstand push-ups, and he gave us a time that was really fast. And also by the end of the weekend, the athletes were broken down.
Right.
Then also a couple of years ago, there was a clean workout, the clean and run workout, that kind of a heavy clean. We ran around, came in and cleaned. The timing on that was a little too aggressive. So yes, there is stuff.
You guys
And
you guys changed that. I remember you coming in and being like, okay, we're an extra minute to finish it.
that and the yes, we did. and I did because I realized as it was going, it was slightly off. The occasions that happens in recent years is not common at all. In years past, like as we were learning and developing, there were more situations. I mean, I remember in Carson on Saturday night programming the Sunday events for the CrossFit Games, and so it's not like that anymore. Like everything's done. There's like one thing that has to be refined and tested a little more, but we're definitely like we get things done way ahead of time now. So
Well, you be happy that yoke workout I did it as programmed. Took me 3 or 4 rounds.
yeah, that was the intent, not what Tia did. Well, thank you, Emily, for chatting. I've enjoyed the conversation, and I'll see you in a few weeks at the CrossFit Games.
Yeah, okay, likewise. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.